Okay, so good morning and good afternoon and good evening, everybody, and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 4 of our class of the ServiceNow Techno Functional Training. So yesterday we saw that how I can create a user in ServiceNow, right? So I go to user, then go to roles and groups and all the things. Two things let me tell you here. Okay. One issue which occurred when Priyanka tried to create a user for Pulkit. She was getting one error. Let me show you. Let me say I want to create an account for Pulkit. And save. What I'm getting? I'm getting a unique key violation detected by the database. It means in our service now, there will be never a chance that two user has the same user ID. Maybe let me do. See, the record has been deleted. It means you are trying to say, but it did not work. It has been deleted. But if you put Pulkit 1, Pulkit 2, it will be considered as a right user account. So remember this thing. If you're getting this violation error, it is coming from the database and it is checking that two user ID should not be the same. OK, even though if you try to put the case sensitive as well, then also it will be considered as a 1. Maybe let me try this thing option, like say. Still I'm getting the same error. Irrespective of the case sensitive, it is still give you the same error that the database or the unique key violation has been detected. And it is not done by me, it is by default. The fundamental says here, like in our class, in our school, in our college, everybody has its unique roll number, right? Roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3. Maybe in a single class we have 2 away. Maybe in single class we have a 2 Deepak, 2 Pulkit. But how the teacher take attendance? They take attendance with the roll number. Roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3, roll number 4. In the same manner, roll numbers are unique. No two students have a same roll number. In the same case, no two user have a same user ID here. That is very clear for everybody. OK, now one more thing which I want to be take attention here. Let's say Mohsin created a user for Priyanka. He gave a right password, but Priyanka tried the password 3 times. Then the account get logged on. It means the account is not user means the account has been locked now due to the issue. Due to the wrong password entrance, system consider this as a suspicious or the spam or the robot and consider this as a unauthorized and lock the account. In that case, this flag will become a true here like this. It will come automatically. I will not do it will come automatically. If you want to do create a user, set a password and 3-4 times try to enter the wrong password. Then log in as your ID and see what status it has. OK, this is what the logged out keys work. Maybe there are 2 things. OK, one is logged out and one is active. What happened actually? Generally in case of ServiceNow, what happened or what I can say, whenever as an employee, I'm leaving from a company, I'm resigning from a company and going to join a new company. On my last working day, company disable or lock my account. I am still active in the database, but I am logged out so that I cannot able to log in any of the system of the my company. Or sometimes they make it as an active false and logged out. These two terms are two different things. An employee is working for a company, but account get logged out. It means you can unlock and active true, he can log in. But if you unlock but active false, it means he cannot log in. This ID has been considered as a retired. Okay, this is what the point here. Third point, which Kunal, someone mentioned that can we delete the Priyanka's account? Yes, you can delete the Priyanka account even though you are an admin. But Kunal, it is never ever recommended by the ServiceNow that you should delete any account, any record as well. It is PDI, you can still do that part, that's fine for me. But as per the best practices in the industry, either an account has been created mistakenly or wrongly. Better go and make it as an active false, but don't delete it. This is what the recommendation. Active false means that account exists, so that tomorrow if audit happen, then you can justify that this account has been created wrong. I give one example. Let's say, because everybody is from same region, from India only. In Indian schools, the pattern is like a student get a homework and student get the classwork. We call it as CW and HW, classwork and the homework. And there's a notebook called the rough work, where you just do the practice. When you're doing some practice and something goes wrong, do you tear the page from that notebook and put in the dustbin? Never. You just put a cross on the page and say it is not a valid now. The same rule applicable here. So never ever try to delete any record. You can do from the admin account, you can do, but it's not recommended approach. This is the foundation data. When we go for the actual incident change problem, you will say, Atul, this is not the right incident, let me delete. No, it is never recommended. Market cancelled, closed, incomplete kind of things, but never delete any record from the instance. And that is a common thing. That is a common thing. OK, we need to be identify that what was going wrong that Priyanka was not able to log in. Maybe set password is not working. Maybe Mohsin did not close that window so that it go and store in the database. Maybe it did not save the password. It can be anything, can be possible. I did the same thing. I opened the Priyanka's account. I set the password. I log in from the Priyanka's account. Just give 1 minute, Mohsin. I log in from the Priyanka's account again and able to see that yes, she is able to log in. So reason can be anything, but we have to be identify here. Yes, go ahead, Mohammed.
After creating the password, do we have to require save it?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't save that moment.
Until unless you will not save, it will not go in the database.
Okay, that was the mistake.
Right. And also one more thing, if you say, let me say I'm creating one account for the my name, AG batch 11. OK, let me click on the save here. OK. Now, OK, that was the wrong one, which is not accepted. Let me create a new user. OK. AG. And now let me click on the save. OK, and now I click on the set password. See, when I click on the set password, I generate. OK, until unless I will not save, this box will not become a true.
OK.
See, and this is what I found in your case. When you did for Priyanka, it was not set up. It means you click on the set password, you generate it, but you do not save it. Right. So that was the mistake, and that's common one. That's fine. So generate, and now if I click on the save, you will see this become true because now it has been saved in the database. OK. This is what the statement was there. Now let me come back here and log out. Let me take someone. Neha, take today's question. You have to find out from where this page is coming. And can I change or can I add the language as one of the drop down here? Or can I change this link forgot password to google.com. Try to find out, because if I'm using a PDI, that's fine for me, it's look good. But from the customer perspective, they say, no, Atul, come on. What page it is? I want something, my company logo should be there. It should become okay, cancel, forget password. You should take my company's policy and other things will be there. So try to find out from where this page is coming. Okay. Now, today we are going to be discuss about the navigation. That what are the things we call in ServiceNow. That what do you mean by this particular page? What is this particular box? What is this particular icon? What is this icon? What is these things? Because in your CSA exam, these questions actually came. That what this frame, this particular portion called, what this particular portion called, what this particular portion called. Okay, so if you see, if I log in, you can scroll down and I can see a lot of things. Can I customize this page? Find out. Try to find out these answers. Can I customize this page? I don't want that when my user login, they should be able to see this app engine studio. No, I don't want. It should become like here. Welcome into this world. Please click on this to continue. Something like that. I want
logically speaking, Atul, we should be able to customize it. Everybody would want a customized experience.
Yes, we should be able to, but the point is that why you want to customize it? By this tool is for internal only. Is your end user going to be used? No. Then why you want to customize? Right? This view is available for the user, for the end user as well, but from the other perspective, not by this way actually. Okay, so we will see these things because these are the questions people put for me on the LinkedIn as well, on the Telegram chat. Atul, can you help me on this part as well? So try to find out. Let me give you a tip here. Because everybody, just give 1 minute. Someone is raising a hand. Give me 1 minute. Okay. Number one point is that Atul, you are working in ServiceNow for a long time. You know a lot of things in ServiceNow. You can directly tell us that from where it is becoming. From where this page is coming. It is residing in this particular address bar. Almost information which you are able to see on this particular area. I'm not saying it's a page because it's not a page, it's something else. In this particular area from here till here, you get that information from the address bar. You will see that what this address bar contain, but not today, maybe after some time, but not now. So now if I need to be divide, number one, we are on the Tokyo release. I guess someone asked in the chat, in the WhatsApp chat, that Atul, which version of ServiceNow we're using. We're on the Tokyo release. How you can go? You can click on all and put here stats.do. Enter. This is what we are here. We are on the Tokyo released. You can see the complete information that this is my PDI name. I'm on the port number 80. People who are from the infra background, they can understand this part, but this port number 80. Okay, this is my cluster as per ServiceNow infrastructure. This is my build name. This is my build date. 16th of September, I take it. I move to the Tokyo one. This is my build tag. I'm on the patch number 1, which has been installed on this particular date. This is my instance name. This is my instance ID. Node ID. I'm online. This is my IP address. This is my mid server. And if you scroll down, you can see a lot of things. See, I'm sure the people from the infra, they can go and check it. It will be good for you guys. At least I'm not able to understand that part, but you can understand. So you can see the complete thing. Logged in session. I guess total 6 people has been logged in as of now. Let's see. Logged in user. See. As of now, only I logged in as of now. Rest are all false. But this much time they logged in, maybe they deactivated now, or sorry, they're not active now, or maybe they have logged out as of now. But I can see the details here. Logged? No, nobody's logged. Everybody's logged in here. OK, and it means anybody using as a guest account? No, nobody's using as a guest account. Everybody's logged in with their proper ID only. Last transaction, Ashish, was done on this part.
Atul, I am logged in your.
Yes, it should show me actually. I'm let me remove and check.
My
Same
I'm as well.
query for me as well, Tarun. Atul, I'm also logged in.
Yes.
And when I check in in my instance, I see only myself as logged in.
Maybe
Rest
the reason can be there should be some property, some setting by which I can see that who is logged in properly, means in the current session. But it should tell me something. Maybe the logs are not captured here, or we have to do some settings here as an admin. Then I can see that part. OK. Now let me come on for today's part. So we're discussing that what these things has been called actually. Number one, we are on the Tokyo release, and this screen which you're able to see, it is called the Unified Next Experience. Unified Next Experience. This has been launched by ServiceNow in the last release before Tokyo. Yes, not before Tokyo, or yeah, before Tokyo, I guess it was a before Tokyo only. They enhanced in the Tokyo. Earlier, there was a concept called or term called the UI 16. But now, if you are working on ServiceNow, I prefer, or maybe not now, maybe after 6 months, everybody is going to be use the same experience that is called the unified one. You will be surprised to know that there was a user interface with the name UI 15 as well. Let me see if I can show you. Preferences, accessibility, not this one. Display. No, I have to be find out because in the UI 16 it was there. OK, this is coming from a system property. Now I put a question. You have to find out the property name. It is famous with the 1 or 2 words only. Just find out that what is the property name from where this unified experience is coming. OK, the top one from here till here, it is called the banner frame. It is the banner frame from here till here. It's a banner frame. This portion from here till here, it's called the content frame, where your actual content you are able to see. And if I click on all, the application navigator. It's a navigator window. So you can see it's a navigator window for me. I'm not going to be discussed on the US 16 guys, because I know that it's little old now and almost everybody is talking about the unified experience only. So one point, this image is called the banner image. If you want to make a change, you can change it. We will discuss in the system properties. These are called the menus: all, favorite, history, workspace, and admin. The visibility of the menu also depend on the user role. So yesterday, till the time we did not give Ashish as an admin rights, he was not able to see this workspace and the admin. But once we give him admin rights, he is able to see workspace and admin as well. All contains all the application and the modules. Application means the top one. It's an application. Module means the inner one. So if I type here incident, incident is an application and create new is a module. Like WhatsApp is an application, call, message, photographs, video, poll, helpful. Now I was surprised to see that if someone send a message to you and you click on that a few seconds, you can see on the 3 dots that review this message, share the feedback with us that what type of message it was. Okay, so these are called the modules. How to create, we will discuss. That is a separate concept of tables. Okay, from the CSA perspective, one thing important that if I say, okay, what applications or what module will be available for all the users, irrespective of their role, that is self-service only. Self-service is the only module which is applicable or available for every user, irrespective of he has any role or not. Okay, one thing. Then these are the application, these are the modules here. If you want to work on a module again and again and again and again, let's say I know I call to my wife frequently. So what I did, I save her number in my favorites. I know that my father, mother, mother-in-law, father-in-law number, I'm calling them frequently. So I save their number in the favorite. So if you go ahead and click on this star icon, it become a favorite. But this pencil icon is only visible to the admins or the user who has a role for this particular application or module. Okay, these things very much important, guys. I'm telling you, because for the CSA examination perspective, from the ITs, basically from CSA examination perspective, they ask what icon you use to edit this module, and you will say I click on this button. No, you are going to be use this pencil icon if you want to edit this thing. To make a favorite, you put a star here. Number 1. Let's say number 2. Number 3. Number 4. If you want, no, Atul, I want this. I want to be use this screen always open. So pin up like this. But now from the last 2 releases, I'm using this unified experience. I don't like to be keep it like this. I want to keep it like this so that I can take a full screen window here. Okay, now what you have to be do, the users which you created yesterday or you're going to be creating today for your friends or all the things, give them a different roles and see that what options they are able to see here. Okay, and impersonation is always available, so you can do that part. Now, if I go from all to favorite, I can see all which I make a favorite as of now. This is the second point. There's no restrictions on making a favorites, but more favorites also more complications. All right. Did you save my number after this class on the favorites? Never, because when I require, I'll search it. But for the next 45 days, definitely you save my number on the favorites. Maybe I need to give a call to Atul anytime. Right. So these are the things important here. Now, if you want to make a change here, click on this pencil icon. Now I have a question. Will this icon, this pencil icon, will be available for every user? Check it. Check it. Make a impersonate with the user. Make 2 things favorite and then see will that user able to see or not this particular part. Click on this icon, and now best thing for the girls, they want to make a change color. Atul, I don't like this calendar. I want something separate. Okay, click here. Make a change color. Yes, it's looking good. Okay, now you can see. It's fine. And if you click on this, you can do this part. If you click on this, you can do this part, but not the 2 bars will work at the same time. Only 1 bar will work at the same time. Either favorite, either all, you can pin up it. Okay, now come to the last part. Let's say I'm a service desk agent. Sorry, Kunal, I'll come back. Okay, I'm a service desk agent. I'm working on an incident. So suddenly I got another incident via my manager. I'm start working on that part. After 30-40 minutes, one more incident came in my bucket. I start looking into that part. OK, now I forget on which incident I was working earlier. In that case, you can go to the history tab and you can see on which particular record I work. And you can see here, it is showing from yesterday, because yesterday was the day after my previous batch. I reset my instance, and yesterday was the first day when I use my instance. So I can see I work on these things. See, you remember, right? We work on the roles yesterday mainly, group, role, users, and today on this part we go into this. If you click on this, it will take me on the same window immediately. This is what the benefit of the history tab. But the question come, will everything will become in the history? Will everything will become in the history? And this is again from the CSA perspective, I'm telling you. No, not everything which you open will come in the history. Did it show me? Let's say I open this example. Okay. Done. Let me come on here. And if you click on this particular image, you will come back to the home page. Now let me go back to history. See. Oh, it's capturing. Wow. It's capturing UI pages as well. That's fine. Earlier it was not there. Maybe in the unified experience they have edited it now, but it was not there. So this is what the three main menus which is applicable for everybody. Now workspace, let's hold on for the time being. We will discuss when we go in the incident or change part. Then I'll show you that. But what is the meaning of the workspace as of now? Leave it. This is the new menu has been added by ServiceNow in the Tokyo release, and this is specifically for the admins only. A user who has an admin rights, he or she is able to see this part, even not an ideal user as well. See, if I speak, if I'm a businessman and I want that people should use my product for more things in their business, then I have to give them a path as well. This is what ServiceNow giving to us. So when I click at admin, click on the admin home, it show me that how or what are the things which is related or important for the as the admin you have to be do. So you can see as the admin, I can see that how many applications need to be updated, how many applications be installed, how many instances I have a notification, what is pending for my review, what is critical task, what is all these things will be there. But it will be showing to the admin only. Tool or info by days kind of things they have added. If you go here, IT adoption journey. Let's say I hired Kunal and Avi in my company. That guys, you are the my system administrators. Your responsibility to make sure that my system should be 100% up and running as per the standards, and if anything required or suggested by ServiceNow, you need to be updated here. Now both are busy in their work, they did not get time to be check the release notes. Then this module will help you that how you can deliver the extraordinary experience, resiliency and productivity. How you can expand the services while reducing the cost. So these are the things which is given by ServiceNow that out of 14.7 you already using. If you use complete 14, you can get more detail. If I click on the see details, it will take me a page where I can get the complete information. It is actually good, but it is only for the admins. Only for the admin, not even for the IT user as well. Okay, copy to clipboard, it's loading somewhere. Maybe they are building as of now, or it's coming from some other database. So now you can see. If you want to do this better experience, you need to do all these things. See, it gives you the recommendation that it is not installed, not installed. It is installed good, installed good, installed good, installed good here. So up to you that where you want to be move ahead, and then you can take a help of this particular things. But if I say, or maybe you ask Atul, can we ask any random question in this journey? I doubt. These are the standards one, and these things run on the basis of your installed plugins and the applications. On the basis that it run the query in the background. I'm not sure that from which particular query it run, from where it's becoming. I have literally no idea on that part, but it will help you for the part, and it is again helpful for the these things only admins, not for the ITIL user. The last in the sequence, the page you'll be using, it will show on the top, and you can make it a favorite here as well. Click like this, and you click here, you can see admins. It is my favorite. So you can make a page. If I go here, history, or let me say all, I click on this part, UI pages, click on UI pages. These questions come in the CSA, that how you can make a page as a favorite. You can do this thing, you can do this thing, and you can something, there's an option called create favorite from here as well. You can make a create favorite. These are the questions come here. Yes, Kunal, go ahead.
Atul, so am I audible?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Atul, if we go to this all and we see that you told that the top ones are called as the applications, and
Right.
below that, what are the subparts are called as a modules.
Right.
So if I check, there is a service desk is an application under which there is a module called incident, and incident itself is having an separate application.
Right.
So how we define
service
that?
desk also has application and incident also application. See, incident is a module here because it don't have any parent. So it don't have any child here.
Okay.
So if you click here, it will take you on this particular page. But if you go here and search for the incident, see this. This is the application. These are the modules under that.
Okay.
Okay. These are the things.
No, also if we face a question that whether incident is a module or application,
It's application.
so it's
application.
application.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
One more thing. Good point. It was approximately 4 or 5 years back. I appeared for an interview. That person called me from US because it was a client interview. Okay. He was a very nice person. He asked me about my introduction, what you're doing, what role you have playing, all the things. I told him. You know, from where he started the discussion, he told me, Atul, okay, tell me what do you mean by the word application and what do you mean by the word module in the ServiceNow? So you cannot assume that these type of question cannot be asked to anybody. That time I was approximately 6 years in, not 6 years, yep, maybe it's 2-3 years back only if I remember correctly. I was 6 to 7 years in experience in this ServiceNow domain, and he asked me this question. So people ask if they want to know that how much you know the tool, they will ask for the basics only. Advanced though, later on they will ask you. Okay, so now let me come here. Let's do some interesting part. Okay, this is called the user menu. If I, let's say Priyanka login or Avi login or Kunal login, they want to go their profile 2 ways. Number 1, go here, search for the user admin. Okay, and then you search for your name and open it. Second, click here, click on the profile. So you can see the profile is there. The view will be changed. View will be changed. What does a view mean here? Just a small part on that part because things are going otherwise. Things will go in the other direction. In simple meaning, view means everybody know Hindi, so we can put dekhne ka nazariya. How you see the other person or how you want to show the other person yourself is a view. This is what the view mean here. Like if I log into Amazon Prime, my view will be different. If I log into Amazon as a non-Prime, then the view will be different. Content is same, but few contents available, few contents are not available. Now the question comes, Atul, why we need the view in the ServiceNow? Neha, put this question in the discussion. We'll see. Okay, so number 1 point, you can go here, you can click on the profile, or you can go here, user admin, and let's say I open my account here. Now I give you the homework. You can add your email ID here if you want, that's fine. Phone number don't put here. Go and change your photograph here. Click to add, and it will open a window and you can choose that. So let me say I want to be add this one. And I click on OK. So now this photo will come when I log in as a AG here, not because now I'm as an admin. So I cannot do that part. So I click on the save here. That is the number 1 point. Second, I give a homework. You go and put your title as well. Mr., Mrs. You can put doctor and all things you can put it. You can put the department. Few departments, if you confuse, just put double asterisk here. It will populate a list. Let's say I'm from the IT. I can put it here. I can put doctor and save it. These things you can do. That's fine. OK, now what's the purpose of this particular menu bar? Sometime I don't want 2 minutes. And Ravi also. Sometime I don't want or I don't like this color in the background. Atul, come on. It's a black color. Not looking good. Then you can set your preferences. Let me give an example. When we purchase in the beginning, when we purchase the laptop or the desktop, we create the 5 different accounts. One for me, one for my sister, and one for my father. For everybody, the theme will be different because my father like some religious picture should be there as a wallpaper. My sister like some flowers should be there, and I like some cartoon should be there. This is what called the personalization. This is the another point, another benefit in ServiceNow that a user can personalize his or her instance as well without impacting the anybody else work. Okay, Ravi, go ahead first.
Yeah, that uploading the photos, profile pic under only admin can do that, or
Anybody can do.
anywhere,
Any
anyone.
idle user can do. Even though if you are a non-idle user, then also you can do that part.
Okay, thank you.
And also one more thing. Let me give you one learning step here because I also learned the same thing. If you stuck somewhere now, try and do some R&D.
Okay.
Okay, I tell you one example. There's a one lady who attended my 3rd batch. They're from somewhere this side, Europe side only. Okay, so she was appearing for his CS exam. After done the training, she go through some another trainings as well online and Udemy. She go through that part. Okay, she was doing some practice papers on the Udemy. Whenever she's stuck, she pinged me. Atul, what is the answer of this part? One time I answered her, okay, this is the right answer, which I think. This is look good to me, or this is look right answer to me. These things. Then she asking some practical questions as well. I was very fed up. I said, no, it's not going to be work for me. Then I told her, do one thing, take your PDI. If you stuck, please do the practice. Try to run this point at a your instance. You will get to know a lot of things here. And that the time she tried doing this one, and now I asked her, okay, what was the solution you give for that particular things? She told me, it was not thing. This was the right thing you have to do in this particular place. So if you stuck now, maybe because I am also a human being. Definitely I'm giving a training, but sometimes I also go wrong, Ravi. So prefer go and do these things. Even though sometimes I stuck in my practical life, I stuck sometime. I cannot do anything on the official instance. Then I open my PDA and start working on that part, just to see that why it's not working or what is the right answer for these particular things. Okay. Yes, Neha.
Yeah, my question was same as Ravi, so it's answered now.
Okay, good. Now let's go to the next part. So we are talking about the personalization. So in this preference, if you go here, we have 4 options. You want to change some preference on the display. You want to change some on the accessibility to access the graphs or charts or kind of things, or you want to change some access on this on the notification part, and last some debugging part. Let me come back and for the display. The first part says, and also this is another homework for you guys for this weekend. These are the lot of steps. Try one step and you can see the results. What it's saying, organize form section and delete list into the tabs in a classic form. Let me show you one thing. Let's take this example. So you're able to see like this, right? Form is there under tab. We have few tabs are there. Now I'll go here, preferences, display and off. If I scroll down across, see form is there, but the tabs are coming like this in the scrolling method. Because some people say I don't like to be click on this button. I want to be scrolled. That will be more good for me. So this is the preference, but it is only applicable for me, not for you guys. If now Neha or Priyanka or Pulkit or Ravi log into the instance, it will not visible for them because it is my personalization. I'm doing it here. Now, Avi has a question. Atul, if I want to make it for everybody, then you have to make a change in the system level properties. OK, now second point. Put the line breaks in the list. Let me come here and show you. OK, you're able to see like this. Go and preferences. And refresh the page. See, it's showing the complete line break, right? Like this. Is it fine or I'm doing something wrong? So it's showing like this only, color one. Yep. Not sure it's why it's not working, but something related to that only in the list view only. OK. Now, if you want to make a change the date format for yourself only, I want it should be YYMMDD. No, I want something DDMMYY. I want something like 5 minutes ago or like this only. Then click on this. Close. And now you can see 4 hours ago, 34 minutes ago. These things. It depends. It depends how you want. Now the point comes, Atul, why we want these things? Because in this universe, different type of people are living. Everybody has their own way of working. Someone want like this. Now, if I say, let's say DDYYMM or DDMMYY, you say Atul, abhi to February to aaya nahi, December to aaya nahi. Then how can it be done? So by this thing, you can understand. Oh, 4 hours ago. If you scroll down, you can see 4 years ago. So these things you can make a change. Now time zone. As of now, this user time zone is America, Los Angeles, but I'm in the Europe, London. So I'll go for the Europe, London. So you can set your time zone as well. Let's see, do we have for India? No, I should set up as a GMT as of now because there's no difference. Now the question comes. Atul, that's not good. Where is India? Point again. Neha put the question. Why India is not coming or why only these time zones are coming and how you can add your time zone. Atul, I am supporting my customer from India only. I want that all the timing should be available in the Indian time zone only. Then we'll find out. After that, and this time zone is only for this user system admin. Don't get confused that I have and you also have admin role. It will be work for you. No, I'm talking about the admin, this user's perspective, not the role perspective. Now current page set. Let me show you here. This one. Come here, preferences, display, current start page. I said I want dashboards. Click, and now you can see the dashboards. It takes a little time to be load and then it will be shown. See, the dashboards are coming. Here you got the point that why its personalization is required. Let's say Kunal or Avi or maybe Deepak is working as a change manager, incident manager, or the problem managers. They want whenever in the morning they log in, they should be able to see the dashboards like this. They don't want this all dummy pages or this uninterested pages that okay, app engine studio or this studio, this that studio. No, I don't want. I want something like this. So you can make a setting here. Display. I want to make a change. I can put default. Load the list within the classic forms. It is something from the background. Like if you're opening any form, do you want that all the page should be loaded in a one go or on the afterload on the on demand? For this, what you have to be do? I'm not going to do this part. You need to be do. Let's say incident and open incident, and let's say this. Okay, now you can see this. Notes are coming like this. Regulatory record and other things will be there. Now, if you want to test this, go and make a change on demand. Then you see what will be happening. So now like this, it will become. See, it is on demand. When you click, only then it will be open. Otherwise, it will not open. This is what this property says. Because maybe for me, I'm not working on the related list. I'm just working on the form level on these few things I'm interested. So why should I want my page should take a lot of time? I don't want. Then here, check these things by your one. Use compact spacing mode. It will work on the list view. Let me show you one more thing. When I go here and open like this, click on this. It is a list view. Let me click on here. It is a list view. You are able to see the data in the list format. It is a list view. And when I open any record, it is a form view. So now if going forward, I will say, OK, guys, go to the list view. You should know that what I'm talking. And if I go here, preferences, you can see here some spacing mode. It will work on the list view. Show help tips on the form. Again, it is a form view. Always show top navigation. This thing. Let me show you one example. Good. Let me go back here. Let me open this in another window. Did you notice one thing? The top menu is not there. But here the top menu is there. Why? Because this property was not active. Click and here go and delete. Now you can see this thing. It's depend. It's all your preferences, up to you. So try to do these navigations. You will be able to see a lot of new things. Then accessibility. Atul, it is very confusing here. See, which date, let's say resolved at some time is there. OK, let's say this one. Atul, which date, which format it is, I don't know. Then if you want, you can activate this accessibility, show date and form on the format on the form level. Reload this page. And now you can see that the date will be shown in this particular format. Then if you go here, replace color with the pattern in the chart graph. I don't know that how it's work. I don't know. If you want to use the enable special keys shortcuts, Control C, Control V, you can use it. If you disable enable, you can do that part. Enable data table for chart and graphs. I never tried actually. Maybe you can try something from the list view. You can try this part. In this area, I just work on this part. OK, and these colors, these things. Maybe it will increase or reduce something. It happened with these three dots. Something happened with this. I'm not sure that what actually properties this do. But or maybe I have to be change this to the list view like this. Something is there, it work. I'm not sure that how it's be working, but because I never use these things, so I have idea on this part that how it's work. For us mainly, this is good, this is good. And if you want to use this, because it say that tab, in the tab you're able to see these things. In the tab you're able to see this thing. Let me close this and see. Still able. Not sure what is this particular thing then. Okay, then go for this one, notification. Notification has two things. Number one is the workspace. Number two is the core UI. This thing I'm leaving as of now, because when we start our email notification topic, then this will come in the picture. So as of now, you can just see if you don't want to receive unnecessary emails, then you can set your preferences here. You can create your primary email account. You can put it that I want only the email which is coming from approval, which is coming for assessment, which is coming from benchmark. The thing is that to do this part, we need to be understand that what these terms mean, what this module or the application or the concepts means. Only then I can set it. But if on your practical life you want, you can use it like I want to just go for the change. So these many emails come for the change. Change assigned to me. No, I don't want. Close it. Then if anybody assign a change to you, you will not get an email. This is what we tell to customer that if you want, you can do this personalization at your end, because the reason is that whenever we are implementing ServiceNow, okay, customer say, I want these emails as well. I want this email as well. I want this email as well. That time they want everything. But when practically it happens on a single record, they're getting 10, 15 emails. Then the people like management level, hey, I'm fed up. Let me put a rule. And they put a rule in the Outlook and emails are going in the other folder. Then the question comes, if you want to put everything on your auto rule, then why you want this email to be configured? You are unnecessarily creating a burden on your servers. Better put the preferences and disable it. Yes, Neha, go ahead. Neha, go ahead, please.
Yeah, sorry. So then my question was related to the preference only, the property for the dashboard that is coming in this Tokyo release. Was it there earlier before San Diego release also, or
This
it
one,
got
right?
introduced in San Diego that use dashboards?
Yes, it was there as well. Earlier it was home pages and the dashboard. Two concepts were there.
Okay.
But if you want to see that how it's look like in the previous one, we have to be change one system property.
But something has got changed after the San Diego release related to dashboard, or
Yes. Things has been changed. Things has been changed now.
okay.
For that, you have to be maybe you have to be go to the release notes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
you're very far. Yes, ST up means almost everybody is not talking about the Tokyo only. Very few I speak, they are saying in the San Diego one. Things has been changed. I am telling you that if you change the property of this unified experience and log in again, you will be able to see that what was available earlier. Let me show you. Now you open the discussion. So property. Okay. Here search for the Polaris. This is the property which if you disable it, you will not able to see this front end. Let me show you. But remember, I am making a change in the system property. We have a topic of the system property, guys, so don't worry. I am making a change in the system property. It will be going to global impact. It will impact everybody who is using my instance.
Yeah.
And done. Let me reload it. Maybe I have to be log out and log in again sometime. And don't be surprised, Atul, you're showing us the colored movie, now you're coming to the black and white. See, this is what the black and white window. Let me log out and log in, then I'll show you. I take you one era back as well, in UI 15 as well, then you will surprise, Atul, come on. That's not fair. See, the front page also got changed. Login. Earlier there was no service management, but now it's showing service management. These tabs are coming here, not here. This is coming here. The preferences are coming here, not in the user menu. Let me show you one more thing. Switch to the UI 15. So this is, if I say today we are in the 3D model, this is a 2D model. Let me take you on the black and white model now.
This is which version?
It's not. It's still the Tokyo. The property has been changed.
The property has been changed.
Yes. Now, can you imagine? Is the same service now which you're using at point of time? I work in this as well, in this UI as well. And believe me, now maybe as a consultant, someone has a question, Atul, why ServiceNow is keeping these things? They have to maintain it. Because ServiceNow say we are the user-friendly company. We are the user experience company. In the ServiceNow business, there are a lot of users who are still using this UI. They're not happy. They're not going to be use the latest UI. Let me give you example. I'm sure that you are happy to use iPhone 14, 16, 19, 20 when they come. But can you expect your parents to be use the iPhone? They say, hey, better give me only a smartphone which have a WhatsApp. I can do a little bit photos and I can call you. My father never said I need an iPhone. He always says, give me a small smartphone which has these 3-4 functions. He's happy because they don't want to be change it. They says we're done here. They're happy with that keyboard's phone as well. This is what the ServiceNow think. There are the users who are still using this UI. So it is black and white era, I'm saying, and I started my work in this part as well. I know these are the navigators things. This is my application menu. These are the impersonation part. Elevated role. This is the impersonation if you want to do. See, you want to make a changes, you can change here like this. So the people who are working in ServiceNow for a long time, they see this journey. Now let me come back here to the UI 16. Switch to UI 16. But I'm still on the Tokyo release. Don't think that I'm going the previous. No, I'm still on the Tokyo release only. Now, if I go and change the property. And search for the Polaris. When ServiceNow launched this property, it was like everybody was putting this thing on the LinkedIn. Have you experienced the new unified experience? It's coming from Polaris. Have you experienced these things? Because it was very new. There was a lot of bugs as well that time. But after San Diego and the Tokyo, they correct it now. So now let me log out. And now log in again. See, you change the property, things has been changed. So now you remember that a small ant can destroy the big elephant. This is what the phrase stay here. A small property, just true and false, changing the complete atmosphere. Okay, clear, Neha now?
Yes, Atul, it's clear.
Now, at the last, this is my content frame completely. Anything which you're able to see on these area is called the content frame. Okay. Notification. When we start working on the emails, then I can see that is any email pending for my action. I can see the count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this, it come here. If you want to do the settings, you can do it here. From here. On the right, on the left, on the bottom, where you want to see. I want to show the count as a badges like yes. Show banner, yes. So it will show me when the count will become, it will show here, 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 or here, something like they have a property setup. In case you stuck somewhere in ServiceNow and you need help, click on this show help. This is also question come in the CS examination, guys. So don't worry, these things are there. And you can, if nothing is behavior, you can browse and you can go to the ServiceNow docs site, docs.servicenow.com. You can go and you can find out a required one. Okay. Then the last one. Two things are pending, then we'll definitely going to be close this. Number one is this, you can see magnify glass. This is called the global search. I give the one best example for this one. Let's say Neha is sitting at her home now and she want to go for some party. Okay. She was searching for some dress or some cosmetic things or some ornaments. She was not getting. The first line which came from Neha's mind or Neha's mouth, Mom, do you know where it has been kept? And what mom reply? In this drawer, you will get it. This is what the global search. She know everything in house. It's a proved examples. I'm not sure that how many of you are here. No problem, Kunal. That's fine. Okay. I'm not sure that how many of you are married and you have a kids as well. But I'm having kid now, and I know that my wife know everything here. Either I ask, either my son asks. She tell me, okay, it is be there. This is what the global search do. Means if you want to find out any specific record, any specific word, you can search it here. Let me give you an example. Let me say I want to search for the test word. Another question here you can put it for the today's part. There is a technique, there is a method, there is a model, or there is a way, or there is a mechanism which ServiceNow use for this global search. What was that method or technique or the model or the mechanism or the format or the formula? It is a name for that particular stuff. It is a 4-digit. Try to find out the answer. And also these questions come in the CS examination. So now you can see the test word has been mentioned 72 times in the incident, 48 times in the change, 2 times in the task, and 4 times in the knowledge. And you can click here, you can go there. Atul, come on, that's fine. Now let me find out the Pulkit. See, now Pulkit is only one and it is in the user one. So this is particular search. If you put anything here, it will go in the whole ServiceNow database of your instance and find out the results for you. This is what it's called the global search. And here a technique has been used. You have to find out the answer for the same. OK, last, you can see this globe icon here. This globe icon has the two things. Number one, scope, and number two, update set. If I am working in my area, in my home, if let's say I'm setting up a table in my house, it will be used by everybody in the house. My son, my father, my mother, my wife, everybody will be using it. That's called the application scoping as a global. We will see this part when we go a little bit in the table discussions on the Monday call. OK, and update set, just a one-liner here, that it is a container which help you to transfer your stuff from one instance to the another instance. As of now, one line will be there because when we start our table discussion, then we create the update set as well, and then we'll discuss a little bit more in the depth. OK, this is what for the to this part, that what is application navigator, what is the banner frame, and what is the content frame. Let me come for the question answer. Yes, guys, any question answer, any doubt, any clarification?
None, Atul, from my side.
Neha, Mohammed, Ujjwal, Sushmita, Shabrish, Ravish, Ravi, Pulkit, Garima, any question?
Not at this moment.
Good. Good. So now homework has already been given for creating a users, creating a group, create roles as well, assign the roles, assign the groups to the users, and do the practice. For the next 3 days, you have to do the practice. Also, Neha is going to put the questions in the chat window. Neha, try to put in the WhatsApp chat, not here. Okay, because WhatsApp chat I also go to that part. How do we see the classic homepage that an ITSM generally see instead of App Studio? Not a lot of the box. No. MIM will not available, I'm sure, because we have to be just 1 minute away. I guess we have to be activate the plugin for this, and then it will be come here. Okay, so there's a lot of things which are not able to see as of now because those plugins are not activated. If I tell you, you will be surprised. I said, or you said, or we said, Atul, this is the PD I am using, and by default or the out of the box, I'm getting incident change and problem. Do you think that these are given by ServiceNow as it is? No. These all are the plugins which pre-activated in our PDIs, in our default instance. But MI is one which ServiceNow thing is not required by everybody. So they did not activate it. We will have a session on the plugin activation as well. Okay, that we will, then I'll show that how you can activate the plugin and how it will work for us. Okay, Avi, clear?
Yes, Atul.
Okay, Ravi, go ahead.
Atul, actually, in the banner, actually, in middle of that, something was there, right? A search results. What is that exactly?
This
I'm not
one
able
or
to. Yeah.
this one?
Oh no, the star button is there, right? Search results.
This one.
Pulkit. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. What is that?
It is some name. It's called the data pill, I guess. It's a data pill. This particular square one, it's called the data pill. I
No,
have to, or this one you're saying, this one.
yeah, yeah, no, no. Complete that.
Okay.
What is that button? What is the
Oh,
use actually?
okay, this complete option from here to here, it is called the data pill, and it show you that on which page you are at point of time, because I'm searching Pulkit in the global search. So
Okay,
it pick up the Pulkit name from here and
okay,
combining it here and showing me this thing. So like if I go here and let's say I'm opening this, so it will show me the incident property page,
okay,
that on
okay,
which particular page you will be there as well.
okay. Fine, fine. Thank
Okay,
you.
but it has some name. I forget it. It is a data pill or data picker something. Something is there, but yes, it has a name. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. Okay, then let me stop the recording and take a quick attendance, and we'll close the call after that.